We are back. We're back. We're back. KuyaStorm channel live again. Oop. Turn this down. Man, I hope as I'm losing more weight, I'll stop having that throat thing going on. Otherwise, maybe I'll have to have a surgery to correct it. I snore pretty bad. I don't think I used to. I think it's from when I gained a bit of weight, or it's just getting older and tissues relaxing. But I can hear it when I inhale, so it sounds horrible to me. Let's see. Make a left shout out, everyone. Marat's Twino, Chi. Whoa, what you doing? Nice. I did message Jasper. It took a while to go through. It was received, but he hadn't responded, so I figured I'll just go ahead and go live, and if he goes live, then I'll just shut mine off again. No big deal. But I need to get as many hours as I can, so even if I have to do a bunch of short lives, I'll do that, I guess. I can always make a playlist of my lives, and people can just start the playlist and let it run while they're sleeping or something. I actually got that short one I did before Jasper's premiere. The report said I had almost 2.5 hours of watch time just from that short little live a little bit ago. Mering, Kababayan, Mixed Vlogs, moderator, done. I'm sure I am connected to you, but I will verify. Yes, I am. I don't know R. And I don't see a channel, so. Thank you, Maring. Mega left shout out. Do I like Iraq? I don't have an opinion on Iraq. But if anybody comes in and gets big on a topic that I'm not a fan of and I ask you to stop and you don't, then I will send you packing. And don't try and... I'm very beautiful. Thank you. I'm not used to people calling a guy beautiful, but thank you. Marion Kebabayan Mixed Vlogs, you are welcome. Gee, Chester. Yeah. Oh, bye, Weenie. Let's see. Figure out my own controls here. There it is. That's what you get. Come in being stupid. You're banned, doofus. Oh, I did. It just took me a minute because I was looking for it to say ban, but it says hide them. Good grief, YouTube. Let's not be so touchy-feely. Just say ban somebody from a channel. Oh, what did Amari do? Oh, my... Wow. What's with the haters? Amelia, hello. If I see somebody doesn't have a channel, you're not getting moderator. Sorry, Avid Scopes. Let's see how many you have. All right, Avid Scopes, you get moderator. Do, do, do. Get back into my chat. Google the definition of, I think you meant muting. Doing good, Avid. I did connect to you. I will give you moderator. Dude Muscle. Let's look at your channel. Oh, Dude Muscle.
Alive.
Oh, Chip's alive. I am live.
I need to buy cigarettes.
Oh, yeah? Minty. The stream, I don't have a specific talker right now. So whatever you guys want to talk about. Ooh, I think I had a mosquito up my nose. Life is good. Life is good. I got my passport application done this morning. Montana next month. The time change is going to be weird. Yeah, you'll be... What's Montana? Mountain time? Central time? Chip? Do you know, is Montana mountain or central time?
Montana's above Colorado.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Susanna, welcome. Why is my... There we go.
Did I answer your question?
No, but somebody else did. Montana, mountain time. It's mountain time. Wait a minute. That could be used a couple different ways. Gee, you hear that? It's mounting time. Which part of the Phils am I going to stay? I'm planning on being in Negros, probably Valencia. Why Filipina? I had a question on my red passport. Guessing next time you Phils want to keep. Yeah, have your military ID. Don't show it, and don't. talk about your military affiliation. It can make you a target. Just be Jester. Pirate, am I religious? I'm Christian. Why Filipinas? I've known lots of Filipinos in the Navy and that worked on the bases when I was in the Navy. And I think Filipinas are very sweet and affectionate, and they're still feminine. They're not the angry, maybe some in the city, but they're not the angry, extreme feminists of the West. And I'm sick and tired of dealing with that. So why stay here and deal with angry, masculine Western women? I don't know that it could in the Philippines, Jester, unless you go to Mindanao, but Mindanao is completely red zone. But I've heard Davao is okay and Zamboanga City is okay, but you would not want to take a bus across Mindanao to get there. You would want to fly in, and you would not leave Mindanao City except to go to the tourist beaches unless you had a police or military escort. So I think you're very safe in the Philippines. I heard you the first time, Pirate. I'm talking. If you're going to be annoying, I will ban you. Do I believe it's a sin? That's not for me to decide. As long as what I don't like is the way the rainbow agenda is pushed in the U.S., a lot of places, but especially the U.S. If you want to do whatever you're going to do or love whoever you're going to want to love, that's fine, but don't force me to like it or say that I like it. Don't force me to use your stupid pronouns. Filipinas, close your ears. The pronouns I go to are fuck you, not he, him. Shave? I'm not shaving. I'll try and keep it about this length or shorter. I used to have a foot-long goatee. Whoop. It was long. I would usually tie it up with a bunch of, get the small black rubber bands. If people want to be whatever orientation or preference they are, that's fine, but I don't have to like it. I don't have to promote it. That's whether it's right or not is between you and God. And if you're not religious, then if God's real, which I believe he is, eventually you'll find out the result of that. I think the Bible is pretty clear on it. I love my beard. I'm not going to shave it. When I got out of the Navy, I said I was not going to shave it. And if I got a job outside of the shipyard, and they required shaving, then I would not take that. Hey, I'm live, yo. Oi!
I turned it down.
I know. Anako. So Filipinas are sweethearts. They're still feminine. They're not acting masculine, traditional. As Jasper says, fit, feminine, friendly, agreeable. People will say submissive, but they misuse it and take it wrong. So I'm not going to say submissive because that gets misused and misinterpreted. I believe everybody's equal, but, we're made to complement each other, so. There's those answers. What else? Dating sites in the Philippines. It's probably not the best. I liked Tinder, but that's not going to be anything I'm going to have to worry about anymore. I have a beautiful Filipina who is in the chat. What did you call me there, Chi? Don't be shy. You can type it. I'm gonna make her type it. You gotta type it. If you want to get an idea, Indica Games moderator, welcome. Sorry, I have a piece of dead skin on my lip. If you want to get an idea how you might do in the Philippines, I would pay a few dollars and get Tinder Premium and set it to Manila. I myself set it to Cebu with like 100-mile radius. And in the US, I was getting like 5 likes a year, which is ridiculous. And I make good money. I don't think I'm ugly. And most of those 5 would be, hey, join my Snapchat Premium, or they get on Snapchat and be like, hey, subscribe to my OnlyFans, or I want to sell you content, or I do meetups and hookups for this much money. I don't pay to play. I don't do that stuff. I'm not a sugar daddy. Lots of them over here want sugar daddies. And that may even be like a virtual sugar daddy. They don't even a lot of times want to meet up, but I just do not do any of that stuff. But if you set Tinder Premium to somewhere in the Philippines, you'll be shocked the number of likes you get. I had 28 likes in 12 hours. The last time I looked at it, I had around 800 likes that I had not responded to. So you still got to filter through. You'll still get, even if you say you're looking for women, you'll still get people liking you that are lady boys. And here's a pro tip for the dating sites, especially Tinder. Before you start looking through their pictures, scroll up a little bit and see what it says. Because I started looking at pictures on a couple, I'm like, she's pretty hot. And then I would read the profile. I'm trans, I'm a lady boy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh boy. And you could not tell. I'm sure they had a deep voice, but there's some that you're obviously like, oh, that's a guy. But there's some that you look at them and unless they told you or you do a package check or you hear their voice, you cannot tell by their pictures that they're a lady boy. There was one even that I was like, okay, you could probably tell by the hips, right? Nope. It looked like she had hips, but she was he. And no, I had not started talking. I had Tinder Platinum, so you don't just see that you have likes. You actually can see who likes you and look through their profiles, look at their pictures, read it, and then if you click like, it's an automatic match. So if you want to get a feeling for how you would do, even if you don't end up using Tinder, just get Tinder Premium, maybe even Platinum for a month, and set it to somewhere in the Philippines, Cebu or Manila, and you'll be shocked the amount of attention you'll get if you're reasonably good looking. So that's my answer on that, but those do not matter anymore. Chi still has not typed in the chat what she called me today for the first time. She's being shy. Come on, we're not in your live. You can do it. You can say it. Can I get a ride somewhere? I don't see that, but there's a lot of them in my area on various apps. You'll get a lot of them where they talk and talk like they're interested and they want to come see you or meet or something, but they're like, oh, but I have no. Yes, Negros. Well, I was already planning on Negros. Chi being there is a wonderful side benefit and makes things easier, but I was already planning on Valencia. I was also considering Darwin and Bakong, and I still might, just depending on what I can get to rent. But I would, for places that are around Dumaguete, because I don't want to be in Dumaguete, I would prefer Valencia, because if it's not super hot season, then I'd like to be up the mountain where it's a little cooler. And I'm not a city person. I'll go to a city, but I don't really want to live in a city. Ed, wow. Welcome, brother. Good to see you. Where you been? I haven't seen you in Jasper's lives for a while. Consider also Sipile, many beaches there. I don't know where Sipile is. I'll look at it, but I have extra reason to be on Negros now, so. Chi, I know you can hear me. I hope you feel better, Ed. Wow. Prayers, my brother. Chi, what did you call me today? Type it. Type it, type it. Oh, and Negros too. I'll have to look where it is. I want to be in the vicinity of Dumaguete. I don't know what it's like on the Bolla side. I think I would prefer the Negros side. So Negros Oriental. Yes, I know you're here. I said, type out what you called me today for the first time, Chi. I think I need a little more citronella oil. I keep feeling mosquitoes. Cebu, the island, is possible. I don't want to be in a city, so. And Chi is on Negros, so why would I go to Cebu since Chi's on Negros and she knows the area and people there, so. And I've already made some other friends in the Duma area. Some are, yes, expats or loggers, but I just I get the vibe I get from many videos I've seen is I think I would like Negros, and I think I would like the Negros Oriental side of it. Just a second. Poke, poke. Yes, you have some catching up to do. Ooh, Amazon. Maybe that's my light. I will be right back. I gotta get a package. I'm trying to get her to say it. He won't bug you. He's super friendly. He's only about 18 months old. He loves everybody. Thank you.
There you are.
Ash, down. Stay down, dude. Down, down.
Stay down.
Stay down. He just wants to love everybody.
Oh, I know.
Stay down.
I know.
Come on, Ash. Ash, this way. Come on.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Oh my gulai. Get down. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. Exactly, Ed. Wow. Say it, Chi. Leave it. Oh, that's Amazon. Here it's Amazon. Shopee, I don't think exists here. This is my portable LED light that can go on my new mini tripod. And of course I don't have a knife out here. That's okay. Oh. Unboxing live. It's a 2-pack. I didn't even realize I bought a 2-pack. Which probably means they sent me the wrong one. Yes, it is, everyone. Oh. And of course I ripped the box a little bit. Ha! It can be controlled by the phone app, which is what I was worried about because I ordered one. I'm not trying to do an unboxing, and I wanted to be able to use this tonight. They are app controllable, which is what I wanted, and I was worried that it was not going to be app controlled because it was a 2-pack. Let me get one charging. Nice, 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 nice. Get the other one charging as well. I like having my items charged. I don't understand when people go live and they're like, oh, I'm only at 20% battery. Then why didn't you charge your device? And I carry a battery with me, so. Sweet. Ow, I just skinned my thumb. I didn't need that piece of skin. She's ignoring me. Okay. Put that in the cold shoe. Ow. You're still here, pro. Chi, check Google Chat, please. Now I need to figure out where to get the app. Disposal, end of life, newer app, prompt card, operation prompt card. Chinese BS. Here's a funny thing. So I buy these fill lights. Tell me why an app for a light requires the GPS function to be active on my phone. I already read it. That's the Filipino name. But okay. Oh, you already read it, but you read it from notification, so it didn't read that you, or it didn't show that you read it because you read it in the notifications. Oh, she said it. She just said it in Tagalog. The Tagalog word is funny because it makes me think of the little critters from Star Wars. Roaming around in the sand crawlers. Can you please settle down, dog? God bless it. Yep, China tracking number 1. Ash ran under the damn table and, of course, yanked all of my power cords. Luckily, my cans didn't fall over. Get out of there. Good grief. Hi, Neko. Chi has 2 gorgeous sisters, but they have Filipino boyfriends. And they are 20 and 21 or 20 and 22. They were on her live stream of hers 2 or 3 days ago, so you can go watch the replay of her live stream and see them. What do I do for work to sustain a traveling lifestyle? Well, I have worked in the Navy and as a Navy civilian for over 29 years. So I'm not retiring from the shipyard, unfortunately, but I have VA disability money. So I am going to be retiring at 49 and then processing an SRRV special retirements or special requirements retirement visa, I think is what it stands for. Oh my goodness. Dude muscle. I already read it, Jawa. Sana all. Hanako. Hey, you can. They have them at the Chip. Chip. They do have smokes at the mini mart. I don't know the price, but they do have smokes at the little mini mart just like 4 miles away. Okay. Okay, dude muscle. Where are you located? Are you black, white, Mexican, Asian? I'm sorry, I said Mexican, Latino, whatever. And she is Ilanga, which there are multiple, would you say racial groups? I don't know what the right word is. The price of smokes in the fields, $130 per pack. Oh my goodness. I have a lot, dude. Nice. Here we are, matchmaking live stream again. Nice. Michigan Caucasian 27. So, what do you do for work, dude muscle? Sorry, Josh. What did you ask? What do you do for work, Stan? It's more than just different cultures, because you look at Filipinos from different islands and major areas, and there's a broad amount of look, partly if they're pure Filipino or if they've got some mixed blood. Like Anna's life official, she's Waray. Chi is Ilongo, which she's female, so we'll say Ilonga. So there's different kind of, I guess you'd say, racial groups. I'm not racist by any means. I just don't know the right term to use that is the most acceptable. I don't know why I'm super worried about it, but I'm just trying to not offend anybody. But see, that's Western U.S. culture. They've got everybody worried about offending everybody all the time. Good grief. You do housekeeping. Okay. So it would be hard for you probably to be in the Philippines. You would need to have money saved up or take some classes. I'm not going to say it has to be college, because you can take a lot of classes that aren't actually like college, but you know, get something like coding or data entry, or maybe you could take something about whatever the requirements would be for teaching. There's people that go online and teach. So if you could get an online job, which a lot of people do, that lets you work remotely, then you could, if you had enough money coming in, be a digital nomad and live in the Philippines and work online on the internet. With the VA disability money I have, I'm not going to have to work. I mean, I'm going to be doing YouTube, but that's just anything. If I get monetized, I'm not going to assume that I am. I don't expect that I'll blow up. You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Jester, you earned losing your wrench for 5 minutes. Jasper came in and you immediately timed out Jasper. My goodness. That was your little warning. Next time it'll be for a day, and then it'll be a week. So, dude muscle, you don't want to bring them to the US, even if they're genuine. You know, some may stay with you, but if you look at the stats, there's a lot of divorces and things that happen with American men and Filipinos when they bring them to the U.S. So if you go to the Philippines, you are the exotic one and you are the prize. And I would say the majority of Filipinas for foreigners are gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, you came in, or you heard right. The instant Jasper came in and said something, Jester timed him out. It was only for 5 seconds, but come on now. You think I'm going to allow that? No, no, no. And Jester likes to time people out. In Jasper's live too, but I don't allow those shenanigans. Yeah, there's a very high percentage. So what I was saying, if you are in the Philippines, you are the exotic one. To Filipinas, they may not think that they are pretty or beautiful, maganda, because to them they just look like everybody else. But to us, they look like beauty queens, and they are much more beautiful than they give themselves credit for. But as soon as you take a Filipina to the U.S., you're younger, so less of a problem. But you got to admit, if you're doing housekeeping, you're not a high earner. Unless you're in the medical field doing like CNA, you can make decent money. But they're gonna meet other Filipinos and Filipinas that are living in the U.S. and there's good groups of them that'll keep them on the right path to being loyal to their relationship. But there's other ones that'll be like, oh, he's older, he's got a belly, he doesn't have much money, you could find a younger man, a richer man. And that is super duper true. So if you bring a Filipina to the U.S., there's a high probability that she'll get her green card and or citizenship and bounce. And you should watch one of the videos from, I think it was yesterday or the day before, from Sunshine Shoulders. One of the forms you have to fill out for a K1 visa is an affidavit of financial responsibility. And it says 10 years, but it doesn't just expire after 10 years because he thought he was done. And he went on the immigration website and looked. And even though it's been 10 years, either she has to get married to somebody else. I think marriage is one that takes it away. Become a citizen, which he did not know that, or she would have been a citizen after they were together like 9 years or over 10 years. Maybe it was 12 or 13 years, but he never worried about getting her citizenship. So he's technically still financially responsible for her, even though they are not together anymore. And it's been over 10 years. When he went to the immigration website, the information shows unless she's a citizen, has 40 quarters, not 40 hours, 40 quarters of work, or I think gotten married, he is still financially responsible for her technically. So he was rather disturbed to discover that because he didn't really pay attention to that form. So you can run into a lot of problems, and which makes me wonder. There's another coworker of mine that he said his dad has tried like 4 or 5 times to bring a Filipina over, and she's bounced every time after getting her green card after 3 years. And he keeps doing it. I'm wondering how maybe they just haven't pushed for him to cover them financially, but legally they could based on the paperwork that is submitted for a K1 visa. So you gotta watch yourself, and having a Filipina in the Philippines is great. Taking a Filipina to the US, or like Jester is saying, he has an ex from Ecuador. You're not responsible for her forever, Jester, but she's got to get Her citizenship, work 40 quarters, or I think the other thing he said, but I could be wrong, was get married to another American. And then that would absolve you from the form that makes you responsible. I didn't read, sorry, I missed your height and weight. Your wages could hurt you. Because she could get over there, and like I said, you bring her to the US and she's immediately basically a beauty queen to every guy in the US. And she'll be getting a ton of attention, even if you're married and she's got a wedding ring and stuff. Just like you're saying, you'd come fight Chi's sister's boyfriends. Think how many guys in the US would try and come in and swoop and scoop your Filipina you bring from the Philippines to the US. So that's a bad plan. Your better plan would be to get some kind of training or certification and get an online job, be a digital nomad. You would want to try and have probably at least 2,000 US coming in a month. That's my advice. That's Jasper's advice. Go look at basically any of the expat channels and they will tell you don't take them to the US, because that's what I was thinking at first. And then I saw videos saying how bad of an idea that was and why. And I looked and those videos are all over the place. And then I saw videos of cost of living in the Philippines. And I discovered that on just my VA disability money from the Navy, I can live in the Philippines as well or better than I am now. And I'm not even going to have to work anymore. Yeah, I'll do YouTube, but I mean, I'm going to be documenting stuff anyway for my family. And maybe I'll make a little bit of money off YouTube. Maybe I'll make $0 off YouTube. But it's not something that I'm worried about if I get extra. That's just icing and gives us more spending travel money. It's not just if they work. They have to work 40 quarters. 4 quarters in a year, so that's 40 years. So the best thing you could do if you bring someone to the US, whether it's a Filipina or somebody from South America or anywhere, is as quickly as possible get her citizenship. But here's the thing. What's the other problem with the West? The courts. So you bring her here, you get married, because the K1 visa, you have, I think it's 90 days to get married. She can, once she gets her green card, after I think it's 3 years or maybe 3 or 5 years, she can divorce you in the American courts and take you for half of your shit. Just like any other American woman. So you gained nothing by bringing a Filipina to the US. Now, if you have been together a long, long time, it's different. I'm telling you, don't take them to the US. It's just as much of a problem as a Western woman. Yeah, 3 days after and got half. Exactly. Jester's journey lived through what I'm saying. I'm not just making up information. These are things I've seen in videos and people from live chats like Jester's journey. Yeah, I'm already divorced too, but oh, dude, what do you want a wife from maid? I mean, a traditional Filipina does stuff, but I would never consider her like my maid. And if I'm not working, then I'll do stuff too. So, if you want to be with a foreign woman, get your passport, get out of the U.S., get a job, whether it's a degree or a certification, get an online job that you can work remotely and be a digital nomad. I'm just scrolling back up because I know I missed a little bit of stuff. 5'4". you're probably fine in the Philippines because everybody's a bit short, and I think 5'4" is on the higher end of average Filipino height. If an American woman takes a Filipino guy to the U.S., I mean, it's going to be the same thing, but I don't think the Filipino guy is going to bail on her. I don't know. But it's definitely not a good idea to take any foreign woman to the U.S. because you open yourself up to getting hammered by the U.S. court system in a divorce. Horrible plan. Bad plan. Don't do it. Get your passport. Get a digital job. Work remotely. Enjoy a lower cost of living. So how much, let's see, Dude Muscle, how much do you pay a month for rent? Edwow, I know I saw what you said. What's with Chi? What do you mean, what's with Chi? She called me her Jawa, so you figure that out. No, I don't think Chi thinks you're a wimp. Everybody is telling you that the facts are there's nothing wrong with being a housekeeper. There's nothing wrong with your height, but you're on the lower income side. And if you bring them to the U.S., they're going to meet other Filipinas as friends and roll a dice 50-50. Either she's going to meet a good group of Filipinas and they'll keep on her to be loyal to you and your relationship, or she'll get with some questionable Filipinas and they will advise her to, even though you're young, find somebody that makes more money. You could be a super handsome guy, but if you don't have much money, then other Filipina friends are going to tell her, oh, you can do better. And you're in the U.S., so you're at risk from the U.S. court system. Wow. Exactly. See, my ex met friends from her country, killed the marriage. Let's see. My ex got $50,000 truck, half of my 401k, half the bank. Still have to support her. Never again. She met friends from her country, and it killed the marriage. Edwa, to answer your question, we've been talking and stuff, but nothing was official until today. But we can talk about it here and Jasper's, but do not, the request is please do not go in and discuss it in Cheese comments or live streams for the time being. So that's a request. Just please respect that. And that's not going to be a permanent thing, but there's a number of reasons, and that's the request. So we can talk about it here. We can talk about it in Jasper's lives or somebody else's, but not in Cheese videos or live streams. Yep. Well, I'm just saying it for everybody else. I know you're respectful, Edwow, but I will respect Cheese requests. But yep, it's brand new, and wow, how did I get so lucky? Because, I'm not a simp, and I don't watch the simp channels, but her live streams are not like other unnamed Filipinas where they're dressing sexy and playing to the simps and doing clickbait titles and videos. She's just a lot of fun to talk to, even if you're just a friend. So go in and check it out. Definitely check out Cheese channel, check out her videos, check out her lives. And if you're gonna work on a YouTube channel, you go in and so if you get moderator, then you can click through from the name in the live chat, like one of their videos, subscribe to them, leave a comment, and say where you met them. Like if you came from my channel, say hey, hi from KuyaStorm channel. and say something like, please connect back. Don't use the subscribe word. She has a good channel. She's over 12,000 subscribers. And she knows most of the Negros and Cebu Filipina vloggers. So we're going to have a good time together, and I'm sure we'll do collaborations and things. Noemi Starosa. Hi, hello. I don't have money anymore. Okay. Oh, I think Jasper just went live. I'm going to take a look at that. If Jasper went live, then I will end mine and we will go over there. I'll take a look. All right, Jasper is live, so I'm going to end this live stream. Everybody go check out Jasper in the Philippines, and I will chat you all over there. And come back. I may very well, depending how long Jasper's live, I may go live again for a third time today. Thanks for all stopping into the KuyaStorm channel, and it's good talking to you, and we will continue it again either today, tomorrow, or Sunday. I don't know my timing for tomorrow because I have to work for a little while, but it should only be a couple hours, so no big deal. What is that? Hanako sana all.